Okay, so we look at the received not invoiced backward compatible. So first, we're just going to look at type receive not invoice, and there go to that list, and you see there is nothing else for the moment. So what I've prepared in advance is 3 purchase orders, very simple. They're all the 3 very similar for 3 different items, and we're going to use so the first one 10 1.1, okay, second 2 10 1.2, and third the same. So, and we'll they all have the same posting date at the 1st of August. So what we do on the first one, we're just simply going to post the receipt on this. Yes. And we're going to do the same on the second one, the post received. Okay, good. So now we go back into the received not invoiced, and we do see these 2 lines. So you can obviously change them and put them in more in an analysis. Come on. Okay. So sorted by document or by item, but let's say now, so here you have the list of the current received not invoiced. Now let's continue a bit. And so we go back to the first one, and we're going to say that this one will receive the invoice by the 5th, 8/26. Okay, let's be consistent there. Okay, we're going to do post invoice. Good, and we do almost, so we don't want to see that. And we go on the second one. And we do almost the same, except that this one we're going to put the 10th for the posting date. 10/08/26. Okay. And we'll do invoice. No, we don't need. So if we go back and look at the received not invoiced, at the moment there is nothing there. But now if we look at this received not invoice backward compatible, let's say on the second, what do we have? Okay, we find these 2 items. By the second, they were both not received. Were received but not invoiced. If we look now on the 6th, 08/26, okay, what do we have? We have just one, the second one, because the invoice was received on the 10th, while the first one was received, the invoice was received on the 5th. Yeah. And if we look at the 11th, so there should be nothing, because by that time everything is received, not invoiced. So that's the idea around this received, not invoiced backward compatible. Okay, now we continue our examples for the received, not invoiced backward compatible. So remember, we at the 1st of August, we had these two items that were not that were received as invoiced, and on the 5th of August, the first item was invoiced, so we shouldn't see it anymore. Good. And on the 10th, everything was invoiced, so we shouldn't have anything there. Okay. And now let's use the standard reports to try to get the similar things, just to make a comparison. So it says, if we go on the 1st of August, okay, August 26, we include expected cost, and we just put our items bold key. So here we see that the values, so the items have been received, but they're not invoiced for both because expected costs included. So now let's change that a bit. Let's say ending date on the 5th, 8. Okay, maybe we see. Let's make it simple. Okay, 05, 08, 26, 05, 08, 26. Okay, now we see that the second item has expected costs included. We have not received the invoice, but not the first. The first we have received the invoice. So, well, we see that at the end, actually. If we look at that, yes. And finally, close that. Let's put it 10.08.26. 10.08.26. Right, and now there is no items have been invoiced, so no expected cost included anymore. So that's just another view to see that with a standard report. And if we look at the standard page, this one says, okay, show the matrix. So at that time, these two items, so the total value is received but not invoiced. If now we change it slightly on the 5th, okay, one item is invoiced but not the second one, and go up to the 10th. Okay, here everything is invoiced. And the final things to use, so this standard Business Central features that goes, that this one gives some complementary information. So let's look at the chart of accounts, but just before we do that, we want to make sure that all the costs are adjusted. So adjust cost, in case adjust cost. I do it everywhere. And now, if you look at the chart, accounts, okay, and we're going to play a little bit with the balance at date. So, limit totals, let's say 01/08/26. What do we have? Okay, now we see that this figures changes. If we go fifth, send 0. So we probably, that's what we load after. Okay, yes. Okay, let's do that again. That was on resales item 010826. Oops. So now we look at, it's hard to see item by item here, but let's try again. 28, there is some movement for the invoice that's been received. And on the 10th, okay, the second movement. So we have some of the same information, but this one again will just give you the summary, backward compatible, what was received, not invoiced at a particular date. Again, at the date, I had these two items, these two documents.